William proudly showed his homemade machine to his father. He removed the battery from a radio, yet the radio kept playing. His father was shocked. William explained that the wind spins the fan, which generates electricity. If they built a bigger fan, it could produce enough power to run a water pump and pull water from deep underground. That could end the drought forever. His father was impressed at first, but when William said he would need to take apart his bicycle to build it, everything changed. Furious, he shouted, "Do you really think this useless fan will end our poverty?" Hungry, exhausted, and frustrated, he slapped William and destroyed all of his hard work. But neither of them knew that this small windmill would one day save an entire village and change the future of a country that had depended on rainfall for generations. William was born in Malawi, one of the poorest countries in Africa. Less than 1% of homes had electricity. The country faced months of heavy rain followed by long periods of severe drought. Hunger and poverty were simply part of everyday life. From an early age, 13-year-old William loved machines and electronics. He earned a little money by repairing broken radios in his village. His father wasn't educated. His only concern was farming because the family's survival depended entirely on the harvest. Even so, he worked hard to send William to school. Wearing his new uniform, William hugged his father with excitement on the first day. The principal told the students, "Our school may be small, but your hard work will decide your future." Soon after, the physics teacher warned William that if he couldn't pay the remaining school fees by next week, he would have to leave school. Heartbroken, William wanted to keep studying, but his family couldn't even afford kerosene for a lamp. One day, he searched through a scrapyard with his friend and found an old water pump and a dead battery. On the way home, he saw the villagers selling their last remaining trees to a tobacco company for fuel. The village chief and William's father begged everyone not to sell them, but hunger forced the villagers to accept the offer. Without realizing it, they had destroyed the trees that protected their land from floods. When the rainy season arrived, the cornfields began to grow. Meanwhile, the village boys gathered every day to listen to football matches on the radio. William also learned how to make bird traps using cornstalks. Catching birds became his ticket into the radio club. One day, while everyone was listening to the World Cup final, the radio suddenly died because the batteries ran out. William picked up the old batteries and said, "A battery is never completely dead. There's always a little power left." Somehow, he brought the radio back to life, leaving everyone amazed. Later, William discovered his physics teacher secretly meeting his sister. Since relationships like this were frowned upon in the village, William and his friend planned to damage the teacher's bicycle. But William couldn't bring himself to do it. Instead, his friend removed the bicycle light. That night, while studying it, William noticed something incredible. Every time the pedals turned, the light came on. At that exact moment, a life-changing idea was born. The very next day, students who hadn't paid their fees were expelled from school, and William was one of them. Soon afterward, disaster struck. Because the trees had been cut down, heavy floods washed away the corn seeds. His father searched desperately through the mud, but nothing could be saved. Then the floods were followed by a devastating drought. The crops dried up, and famine began to threaten the entire village. Desperate, William's father rode his only bicycle to ask a government worker friend for help, but the man warned him that a nationwide famine was coming. Hearing this, William's father rushed to the village chief, hoping they could speak to the president during his upcoming visit and convince the government to help before it was too late. Meanwhile, William's family survived on a small amount of corn flour, holding on to one final hope, that the president would save them.